Hello, my friends. It's your friend Kevin, the Mystic Messenger, whatever you want to call me. I don't know. I bring, messages from heaven on the other side, beings all over the place. Because I like to, because I can, and I want to. I hope you're well and blessed. I am. I'm feeling better today. Had a little dental procedure yesterday. Wasn't that great? It's ongoing, and some physical discomfort, but we're good to go. All right, so eyes down, palms open. Let's get to our meditation before we get to our message. I like to set the space for what we're going to invite in, and I think it's important for everyone to kind of like start with a level playing field. So close your eyes down, open yourself up. You can put your arms out wide if you want to, bring your shoulders up and back, whatever it takes for you to integrate yourself with where you are. Big breath in, let it out, breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find the rhythm that you've got, natural rhythm, breathing in all things that are good and just breathing out. No need to find things that aren't good, just keep breathing in good things. Breathing in good things becomes the habit, becomes the focus, becomes what ends up being, becomes what you attract. Bring your attention to the soles of your feet where you're grounded to the earth. Feel the light underneath your feet. The light is the love of the earth, the mother of the earth, the heart of the earth that supports you, gives you a foundation, gives you the right to be here. Lift that energy up. Bring your attention up and through your body. Think of your internal organs, your tissues, your bones and your muscles, all gleaming and tingling with the life force energy that comes from Mother Earth, being supported through your soul, being carried by the spirit that is you, all the way up and through your entire being. Think of yourself as a human laser radiating outward from within, creating a cocoon or an egg, a sphere or a shape that completely encompasses your physical body and radiates outward. Continue rising with your consciousness through your third eye center and out through the crown of your head, radiating and gleaming, sparkling and glowing. You are the light. You are the light that's connected to other light. Your light and the light of others create a tapestry, a network of divine consciousness, of divine love. You radiate peace, radiate love, radiate joy, radiate happiness, radiate understanding, radiate wisdom, radiate intelligence. And as you radiate these positive, uplifting, vibrational energy, you cause all else that is not serving your highest purpose to dissolve and disintegrate. Create a mind of gratitude. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? What is the one thing that you have that's a blessing and a miracle? Focus on expanding that. Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, Archangel Michael, thank you for cutting the ties that bind us and me to people, places, situations, stories, drama and nonsense that no longer serve our purpose. I and we are one, safe and protected. I and we are one, safe and protected. I and we are one, safe, protected and free. So it is, so shall it be. Imagine beautiful soft pink light surrounding you, coming within you, without you. Give thanks to Archangel Raguel for your protection, your wisdom and your blessings. Thank you for working with us on the earth plane, for lighting our way forward, and for revealing to us what we need to know. I am willing to listen. I am willing to receive. I am willing to share. So it is, and so shall it be. Thank you, angels, guardian angels, ascended masters, ascended ancestors, for stepping in where you've always been. Thank you for your truth, your authenticity, and your guidance. We welcome your messages at this time. Thank you for your assistance in all ways, in all things today, and for your messages. So it is, and so shall it be. When you're ready, just let yourself come back in the room. This is just a daily spiritual practice. I'm learning that any time I say thank you to whoever, whether it's out loud, to myself, we say all the time, thank God, when something resolves itself. We don't necessarily say thank you when it hasn't been resolved, or thank you for showing me I need to adjust some things, or thank you when you realize, we're going down a bumpy road. And thank you for the lessons of that bumpy road. No, we get caught up, snagged on the challenges and the troubles, and then get annoyed and frustrated, as I have done, guilty of it all the time. Instead of letting it teach me, listen, I'm going to let go and let whatever energy come on in and do what I've got to let it do. All right, let's see what our message is for today. Here we go. Angel Prayers Oracle, Kyle Gray, with images. Well, I think Jason McCready did these, although this box doesn't say so. I can usually tell what Lily Moses does, but I'm trying to think if there's anything on this box cover that will tell me. No. All right, and we've got the latest deck that came out at the end of last year, Gateway of Light Activation Oracle, with artwork by a very talented, wonderful, lovely woman, Jennifer Hawkyard. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Already open. Divine Matrix. Let's see who our influencer is. Doing something a bit different today. I want to work with them together. Archangel Raguel. Okay, so a little bit about Archangel Raguel. He's the archangel that comes very light, very bright, very even. So the prayer that comes with it is, thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in harmonious light. Now, whenever there's a conflict going on, and it's lovely how these two cards are the same colour. They've got that violet and gold shimmer to them. So whenever there is a conflict going on, it might be a conflict that you're facing at work, in your personal relationships, in your family dynamics, any kind of a conflict that you're not really sure, what's going to be the outcome. We all want to know how it's all going to turn out. And sometimes it doesn't turn out the way we want. Sometimes people, they've got their own issues going on and we just feel like, well, gosh, this just sucks. Archangel Raguel is the angel of peace and harmony. And it's a reminder that we can access this archangel's energy to resolve things. So right now, this angel is asking you to step away from conflicts that are going on in your life and allow the angels to help you restore peace and harmony. They want you to know that they're aware of all the challenges, all the problems and concerns, but you've got to learn to trust them. You've got to invite them in. Nothing can change. So take heart. The angels are of peace. They're here and they're now, and they're encouraging you to let them bring the matter to a fair and peaceful conclusion. Archangel Raguel is the friend of God. He works closely with those who call on him to bring an end to these conflicts and challenges, helps us remember the importance of relationships, romantic ones, personal ones, business relationships, and it's important to have really good people around us, including angels, and Archangel Raguel is one of them. Call him the angel of justice. Works with Archangel Michael, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Ariel. He just works along with all the other archangels to resolve situations fairly and for the highest good of all. So know that there is a wave of harmony washing through your life. Trust the angels are here to resolve all your conflicts and let them go. So now let's move on to why has Archangel Raguel come to influence the divine matrix, which is this. We're all moving through transitions, whether you talk to astronomers, earth scientists, astrologers, mediums or psychics. They're talking about a big transition. Those who believe and think and want everything to return prior to pandemic land and COVID and this and that are facing some sharp realities that things are not quite the same. And there has been a shift. It is as if we've been woken up to this new way of being, this new way of going. We can't ignore the fact that school children and people have been disrupted for now is over 2 years. You just can't ignore that. Can't make it go away. Can't turn the clock back. We've got to move forward. So this divine matrix basically says the new transition is coming to a feeling of oneness. The concept and the idea that you are connected to a network of light, of love, of oneness, of intelligence that is bigger and beyond the physical living your life daily, which sounds a little out there. I mean, when you first begin to start a spiritual practice, it is inviting the spirit in. And the deeper forward we go, the more we go into it, we start to realize we actually have gifts and we actually have telepathy and we actually have these clair gifts, clairvoyance, clairaudience, all of these things that were always there that are being uncovered, like we're dusting them off. And they're beginning to emerge, they're beginning to come up. So the interconnectedness, more and more synchronicities, God incidences are going to prove that we are one with other people. When you're feeling any kind of certain way, a person may reach out to you unexpectedly and find out if you're okay. Is everything all right? Are you doing all right? What's going on with you? Things like that. You might think of somebody you haven't seen, heard of, and it doesn't have to be in a month or a week or two. It could be years you've never seen this person, talked to this person, and all of a sudden they pop up, they show up. You might be going down the street and you see a billboard, or you see a book title, or you see a sign that answers a question that you may have had less than a minute ago. All these things are reminders that the divine matrix, that powerful pattern, and I'll move this up so you can see it. This is sort of like, I guess they would call this like the flower of life. I don't quite know what else they would to say, but it's that bunch of circles that are connected. This card shows a very Stargate opening, like stellar. I talk about the stellar gateway, sort of looks like this. And you can meditate on the flower of life, which is what this is, the flower of life, little circle with the light in the middle. And you can meditate with the affirmation that you're connected to all beings and all intelligence and all forms of light, past, present, and future. And you are one with the one. You know, it's interesting to me that most religious practices in the canonized religion basically speak that we are one with God and God is one with us. Well, God, as many people, is source energy, the universe. Everything is one working together. So what's the message for today in this? If you're one with God, if you're one with source, if you're one connected consciousness with everything else, this is a reminder. So for today, your message is to be reminded that there is nothing so terrible, so awful, so difficult that cannot be solved. And when you plug in to asking for the help outside of the physical, which will involve the physical eventually, it's going to be resolved. You have to get in the mindset that the resolution has already happened. It might be weird. Start tapping into pieces from A Course in Miracles. Start tapping into things that you know are lighter, are brighter. That also includes reminding you that if you're sitting in a soup of sadness, or you know somebody else that is, maybe you've got a loved one or a friend or someone who is actually in despair, actually doesn't know, what in the world am I going to do? These things have landed in my lap. That happened to me last week, till I realized I can't do anything. I have to let it go. You, to your friend, can pass on that lightness, that joy. I wrote some things down that came to me in a meditation that I was doing to get myself out of this crazy funk I found myself in. And we all want peace. We all want love. We all want happiness. We all want harmony. We want it. We keep saying that's what we want. Abundance, peace, love, happiness. If I could have this, it would be better. If I could have that, it would be better. So we're going on the wanting. We have to give up the wanting and we have to be it. So you have to start affirming, I'm peace, I'm love, I'm happiness. You've got to start believing that you are that. You already are that. Because that's like the light, the twinkling lights on the Christmas tree. That's what that is. Not quite good enough to do that. You have to go just one step further. So if that is what you are, you have to plug into it. How do you plug into it? You start affirming that you're radiating peace. You're radiating love. You're radiating happiness. You're radiating abundance. You're radiating joy. You're radiating love. You're radiating all of those things that you want. You want a partner in your life. You want someone to you want to open your heart to someone. You have to stop radiating the piece that it's not possible. You have to stop radiating the bit that you're not good enough for it. You have to stop radiating the nonsense that you don't deserve to have it. Because that is actually what's showing up. I know it sounds very law of attraction-ish, but it works. The other thing that works is, I don't know that I will be banging on about archangels, angels, ascended masters, the ascended ancestors that have gone on before us, had I not had evidence that they show up and chit-chat to me. People I don't necessarily know, never met, and a name will come. And I'll say to the person in front of me, who is this person? Happened last week. I was doing a reading for a lady and I was like, who is this? And the name came flying in. She couldn't think of who it was. And then a few minutes later, who was that? There's another person, it's a man. Who is he? This is what I see. She couldn't think of who it was. Dawned on her several moments later after we finished the call, she knew who it was. It landed on who it was. My goodness, I forgot all about these people. So this is knowing that we're one. People that leave and go and leave this life and go on to another life, they're still one. They're still in something. They're just not physical. Listen, I don't want to go on and on about this stuff. That's the message for today. And I'm done. I love you. Thank you for supporting and getting all this out there. And I'll keep doing it. Bye.